weather kind of rolling through right now. Keyword is a little, and most of it's done. Let's get a look at this radar tonight. You can see what we're talking about. It's a really narrow line.
Okay.
All right, so.
All right, we're having a little microphone problem with Josh. We'll get back to the weather story in just a minute because there is a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay, breaking news tonight out of Carbon County. We are told there is an active police investigation in Kidder Township.
Yeah, our 2822 news reporter Colby Hughes is on the scene in Kidder Township in that area right now. She joins us now live with what is happening. And I just got a news release to Colby from Pennsylvania State Police. Give me 1 second here and I'll give you a quick update as I throw my cheaters on here. It is a state police shooting that happened on State Route 940 in Kidder Township in Carbon County here that the state police are investigating. Why don't you tell us what you see from the scene right now, because I understand there's a lot of police activity happening there as I go through this press release.
Sure. So Nick and Candace, I'm standing right in front of the blocked off section of State Route 940 here in Kidder Township. Emergency crews have it blocked off between Getz Hill Road and Live Oak Drive in Kidder Township, Carbon County. For reference, this area is near the Whitehaven Veterinary Hospital. Crews were called here at around 8 p.m. for an incident involving police, and right now this section of 940 is blocked off to traffic in both directions, and it has been closed for several hours now. We are seeing local and state police, and the state police forensic unit was also called to the scene. But we will update you as we get more information. Stay with us online and on air at 2822news.com. Back to you guys.
And Colby, we know that situation is fluid, and as Candace just mentioned, she just got the latest information via press release from police.
Yeah, Pennsylvania State Police confirming it was a police-involved shooting, a municipal police-involved shooting that happened after a vehicle pursuit this evening. It started at about a little after 8 o'clock tonight. The suspect was taken to a hospital to be treated for their injuries. No police officers were injured, but of course we will gather more information as it becomes available to us. Thanks for being live on the scene for us tonight, Colby. Appreciate it. Pennsylvania American water crews are right now working to fix a broken water main in part of Luzerne County. That break is affecting several customers along Wyoming Avenue from West Pittston to 40 Fort. According to Pennsylvania American Water, the contractors working in that area hit a 3-inch main along Delaware Avenue. That's right near Wyoming Area Intermediate School. It happened just before 6:30 this evening, and we're told that it should be fixed by sometime late tomorrow morning. In the meantime, though, customers may experience some low water pressure or discolored water, and the Wyoming Area Intermediate Center will be operating on a virtual learning day tomorrow.
A major breakthrough tonight after 10 days of seemingly no significant leads in the Nancy Guthrie disappearance case. Authorities have detained a person of interest now in connection with the search in Arizona. The person was reportedly in a city south of Tucson. Now, this comes after the FBI released video today of a masked person wearing a backpack, long sleeves, and gloves outside the 84-year-old's front door the morning she disappeared. The person also appeared to be wearing a handgun holster in the front waist area. The person detained is not being called a suspect at the moment, and they are currently being questioned.
It was quick thinking, bravery, and heroism that avoided tragedy after a hospital fire, and it's all thanks to first responders. Governor Josh Shapiro was in Dixon City today after last week's fire at Lehigh Valley Hospital. Our 2822's Connor Core has more about his comments.
During Governor Shapiro's visit to Dixon City, the unexpected took place.
As we hear about the accident call,
volunteer firefighters responding to a call as they were being recognized.
The skill of firefighters to be able to extinguish the fire relatively quickly, and that put us in a position to be far ahead of the game here in terms of reopening, and most importantly, to see no loss of life.
Even before Wednesday night's hospital fire, the governor was already planning to be in Dixon City. He was set to talk about his proposed $30 million to support volunteer and professional fire companies in the Commonwealth. 16,000 of those dollars would be going to this Eagle Hose Company #1 in Dixon City.
And to be here today in a fire hall here in Dixon City and an alarm go off and see them jump up, suit up and out the door, it reminds us that they never pause. They just go to do their job.
And everybody was here, so they just ran over to their lockers. But when we're home and we get the call, we could be laying on the couch sleeping, and everyone flies up just like you saw, and we're coming down here to get on the truck and go.
Shapiro thanked the volunteers tirelessly who helped battle last Wednesday's fire. Lieutenant Matt Horvath was one of the first volunteers on scene. He and his team feels they don't need the recognition.
When you get too comfortable, that's when you get hurt, get killed. It's not a good place to be in.
Connor Core, 2822 News.
Still unclear about what caused that fire at the Orthopedic Institute late Wednesday night. Dixon City Mayor and Police Chief did say that the goal is to open the emergency room this Friday if it's safe to open up the hospital again.
We are on weather alert tonight. We're bringing Josh back in because we got some interesting weather in some spots tonight.
Yeah, a little bit. We were kind of talking a few minutes ago about this narrow line of some freezing rain, but notice it's scattered, it's breaking up, and honestly, it's in the process of moving away right now. Really not much to it, so we're going to watch this continue, and this dry air will build in for the next couple of hours. We do have winter weather advisories that are still in effect for about another hour or so, but I would expect these to be either taken down early or just allowed to expire and go away. We're going to get you into Wednesday. That isn't too bad, and Nick and Candace, it's going to get a little bit warmer. We'll see you guys soon.
Like to hear that. Thank you.
A deadly family shooting over the weekend is now being called a homicide. The Lackawanna County coroner announcing the ruling this afternoon. This in the death of Fred Zantowski Jr. It says the 47-year-old died in the hospital from a single gunshot wound to the stomach Sunday night. Now, according to the DA, Zantowski was showing signs of intoxication at a home in Dunmore, pointing a gun at his family members, including his son and an 8-year-old. That's when the son fired his own weapon at his father. The son was been taken into custody but has since been released. So far, no charges have been announced.
We now know the name of the victim in a deadly shooting in Hazleton last year. The Luzerne County coroner says 30-year-old Jeru Sanchez Alvarez died after being one of the two people who were shot at a bar last May. It comes after 2822 News reported yesterday the shooter, Jose Sandoval Perez, pleaded guilty to voluntary manslaughter in Luzerne County Court. His sentencing is set for April. 20
people are now without a home after a fire in Monroe County. It happened this morning about 9:30 at Pierce's Landing apartment building in Smithfield Township. Fire officials tell us those flames began in the basement and then spread to the first floor. The front of the building is heavily damaged. No one was hurt. The Red Cross has been called in to help the people who are displaced. A state police fire marshal is looking into how it started.
It's the end of an era in Luzerne County politics. State Representative Eddie Day Pashinsky says he will not seek re-election, ending nearly 2 decades representing Luzerne County's 121st district. A former public school teacher and the son of a union coal miner, Pashinsky was first elected in 2006, and he built his career fighting for public education, working families, and affordable health care. He says he'll finish the term and remain active in the community he calls home.
I'm going to focus my attentions on my grandparents raising grandchildren group that we put together. We're the only organization in the entire state that provides the services that we do. We want to expand that.
And Pashinsky says that he plans on supporting Wilkes-Barre Council Chairwoman Jessica McClay to fill his seat in the 121st District.
Putting the spotlight on Monroe County and all it has to offer. Coming up, we'll preview Winterfest, how much the festival adds to tourism in Stroudsburg and what visitors can expect to see.
Plus, state lawmakers are looking everywhere to find new sources of revenue, but there could be a solution right under their noses, the pros and cons of the state's rainy day fund.
The meeting both in person
Well, downtown Stroudsburg is gearing up to spread a little love this Valentine's Day weekend.
Winterfest is returning this Saturday, bringing more than 40 love-themed ice sculptures throughout the borough, along with games, warming stations, and special deals from businesses. Many shop owners say events like this bring new customers through their doors, and they remind people to shop local.
It puts us on the map, I guess is the best way to put it, because people are out walking around town to see all the ice sculptures, and they might not have known that we're here, and it's a good way to present our business to them. They'll come in, look around, maybe not buy anything that day, but definitely they'll come back.
The event runs on Saturday, Valentine's Day, from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., and it is free.
The 26th Milan Cortina Winter Olympics in full swing. Live look from Italy tonight. For the next weeks, athletes will compete for gold in a variety of winter sports. This is what the current top 6 on the leaderboard looks like. Let's check that out. As of now, the U.S. is ranked in 4th and has 2 gold medals. Norway, though, leads the pack with 6 gold and 12 medals in total. Remember, you can only watch the Olympics on WBRE, and the action runs through the 22nd. Plus, you can stream daily Olympic content on 2822 Now, Roku, Apple TV, Fire TV. And to get us in the spirit of the games, here is today's Italian word of the day.
Here is your Italian word of the day.
Today's Italian word of the day, one of my favorites, red wine. Gustavo, how do you say red wine in Italian?
Vino rosso.
Vino rosso. I'll be saying that a lot. Red wine in Italian.
The Italian word of the day is brought to you by DePietro's Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy. Not all pharmacies are the same, serving the community since 2012.
A little bit of twist on our Instapoll question today. We are asking an Olympics trivia question. In which year were the first modern Olympic Games held? Final look at the voting. Majority saying 1896, which is correct. Come back tomorrow for another Instapoll question.
We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Pennsylvania has a $4 to $5 billion structural deficit, meaning it's spending more than it's taking in.
It also means lawmakers are looking everywhere to find some new sources of revenue, but as Dennis Owens reports now, they're also sitting on a big pile of your cash.
We have experienced record economic growth.
Hours before Governor Shapiro's budget address in a small corner of the Capitol, in front of a very small audience, a yearly event.
I call this meeting of the Legislative Audit Advisory Commission to order.
Gavel to gavel took 11 minutes. An audit report voted on but not released. No questions, no comments. Not good government, critics said.
It's the same evasiveness every year. There is absolutely no opportunity for the public to speak. There's no recommendations from the auditor.
Hours later, the audit is released online, revealing the legislature has $307 million taxpayer dollars in reserve.
The point of this commission is to verify the accuracy of the information.
Senator Chris Gebhardt is on the commission. The dollars and cents are accounted for. But does it make sense to be sitting on $307 million?
I would say it's a significant amount of money, and the amount of money that we should have in these accounts should only equal what we need. And that certainly is determined by people that are above my pay grade.
We're trying to do what we can to be efficient with our spending and reduce those reserves.
Senate Majority Leader Joe Pittman and other leaders have said for years those reserves should be reduced, but they keep increasing. $299 million last year, $307 this.
There needs to be a reasonable amount, but I certainly believe the number that's been presented is much higher than it needs to be.
Also inflated, the rationale for the surplus, initially created to protect the financial independence of the General Assembly should there be a budget fund.
Understand the reason for these accounts no longer exists. There used to be a reason, that was if there was a budget stalemate. The legislature didn't want to be starved out. That's not the case. Everybody got paid. Everybody got paid this year. So the reason for his existence is non-existent.
But a structural deficit very much exists, possibly putting every pot of money very much in play.
I think every penny is being accounted for and scrutinized. And so do I think these numbers will come down? I think they'll very much be part of that conversation.
In Harrisburg, I'm Dennis Owens.
We'll be right back with a check on the forecast.
All right, we got a little action on the radar tonight.
Yeah, we do a little bit, but it's going to quiet down. In fact, it's in the process of easing up for us. Let me show you what we're talking about. The pink, that's a little bit of freezing rain. So these are scattered, light, freezing rain showers. They're now out of Lackawanna and Luzerne counties, and you can see they're kind of working through Pike, Monroe, and Carbon County right now. They're going to be in Jersey and the Lehigh Valley in a few minutes. We did have a little bit of freezing rain come through parts of central PA, but we're drying out from Williamsport to Sunbury, so I don't think this is going to be a big problem for us much longer, maybe another hour, and that's going to be it. We'll get a flurry or snow shower around here tomorrow. Downtown Pottsville, it's seasonably chilly. It's 36. That's not bad. I mean, we've been talking about temperatures the last several days that have been closer to 6. You factor in the wind, it feels like it's about 30. Sign me up. This isn't bad at all. 32 Williamsport. Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, 33. I have Montrose at 32. 30 in Stroudsburg, 30 Lehighton. And we're showing a 30 right now in Honesdale. We're going to be in the 20s in the morning. Once again, we get ourselves back up into the low and mid 30s. A lot of clouds tomorrow. They're going to be a little bit stubborn, but low mid 30s. It's not too bad. We do have the chance of a flurry or snow shower. This is a future radar product. I think the bark here is a little worse than the bite. I don't think there's going to be this much snow. So you may get a passing flurry, you may get a passing snow shower. That would be it. Same for Wednesday night and Thursday. Nothing to get incredibly excited about. We roll into Friday and things kind of quiet down for a little bit. I think most of Friday we're going to be in good shape. We go into the upcoming holiday weekend. Saturday is Valentine's Day. Mix of clouds and sun. I would speculate more clouds in the morning, hopefully more sun by the afternoon. Temperatures that will be near average for this time of the year. Your future alert weather forecast tonight, snow showers, freezing rain showers, and rain showers, all coming to an end in about another hour. Lows tonight between 25 and 30. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy and breezy. Chance of a flurry or snow shower. Low mid-30s. A little bit colder on Thursday. Friday, we're not too bad. Valentine's Day, mid-upper 30s. Still watching a storm for Sunday. So it's going to move across the southern part of the country. The question is, does it come this far north? Right now, my gut says no. But we got to wait for all the players to come on the map, and that's going to happen Wednesday night into Thursday.
Okay.
And we'll take it from there.
All right. Thanks, Josh.
Hey, we're talking girls basketball tonight.
Elena Lucido joins us now with a showdown in tonight's Schuylkill League semifinals. Hi, Elena.
Hi, guys. Out in Pottsville tonight, a doubleheader as Schuylkill League girls basketball semifinals took place. Teams looking to secure a spot in this year's state championship. Game 1 is 21-1 Wards Regional hosting 16-7 North Schuylkill. Third quarter, Kyla Sandry with the assist to Sophia Karlovich, who gets 2 off the glass. Wards Regional leads 36-24. North Schuylkill answers. Kate Urbanowski drains a 3 to make it a 9-point game. Spartans trail 36-27, but Karlovich again with a basket in the fourth to give the Red Raiders the 44-29 lead. Wards Regional goes on to the 49-32 win over North Schuylkill.
It was a team effort. It wasn't just one girl in particular, it was a team effort. And that's really the secret to our success. We don't have a girl that's averaging 12, 13, 14, 15 points a game. We may have it from one time or another. Our secret is our team defense and our team offense. We pass the ball very well. And that's a tribute to my coaching staff because they do a great job of working extra on them, and they're working extra too to get better.
There was a lot of pressure on us, but we just put in the work every single day, and our coaches strive to push us, and we just get the job done. We're gonna put in even more work because now the job isn't still finished yet, so we just have to keep putting in the work, and we'll see what happens.
It feels really good. We worked really hard these last couple of days, just really starting to click on things that have been a struggle for us, but I'm just very proud of my teammates and myself and my coaches for the preparation that they put into this game. I mean, we couldn't have come into this game more ready, more prepared, and I think our play showed it.
Wards Regional will face the winner of our next game, which is game 2 of our doubleheader. Mahanoy area facing Schuylkill Haven. We're going to start things off in the first quarter. Ava Turafenko gets us started for Schuylkill Haven as she drains a corner three. 3-0 Hurricanes. The Golden Bears answer. Felicia Bro takes it herself to the basket for 2. 3-2 Hurricanes. Schuylkill Haven's Kylie Sickett drains a corner three. 6-5 Hurricanes, the Mahanoy area. With the lead now, it's Lily Carl. She nails a 3 of her own to give the Golden Bears the 13-6 lead, but Schuylkill Haven just nonstop all day. Sickett gets the steal, takes it coast to coast. She lays it up and in for 2. Schuylkill Haven going on to the 53-38 win over Mahanoy area, advancing to the championship where they will play Lord's Regional. Last night, Central Columbia Blue Jays were on the road facing Milton Black Panthers. If the Jays win, they would remain undefeated. Blue Jays lead 14-7 after 1 here. Jocelyn Holder gets the steal. She takes it all the way back for 2. Central Columbia responds. Lily Huber, the left-handed shot is good for 2 underneath. Later in the second, Central's Abby Welcome lines up, drains a 3 near the top of the arc. She scored 14 points last night. In the third quarter, Milton off the inbounds. Elizabeth Schrock underneath. She fights for the space, gets 2 down low for the Black Panthers in the fourth. The Lady Jays put the game away. Quinlan Blake on the fast break, she takes it straight to the rim for 2 of her game-high 21 points. Central Columbia defeats Milton 54-26. The victory caps off an undefeated season by Central Columbia Blue Jays. They move on to the Heartland Conference tournament later this week and will follow up with their run in a District 4 Quad A basketball playoffs. That's a wrap on sports. We'll be right back.